Here we presents the top 5 best 10-inch tablets. Starting at number 5, Samsung Galaxy Tab A7. The Galaxy Tab A7 starts at $229 at Amazon, but Samsung's offering it for $154 right now, for savings of $75. I hope it stays that low, as that makes it compellingly close to the $150 Amazon Fire HD 10. The Samsung Galaxy Tab A7 is a minimalist iPad, and I mean that in the best way possible. Samsung, unlike Apple, recognizes that even the entry-level tablet should have thin bezels and facial recognition, two things you don't get from the standard iPad. Available in the pictured and tested dark gray, as well as gold and silver, the Tab A7's thin bezels practically fade into the background when you use it, and give you an all-screen vibe. Its aluminum shell feels sturdy, but there is a minor amount of give when you grip it. The Tab A7 also gives you USB-C charging, which you also get with the Fire HD 10, but not with the Lightning port-based iPad. It's also got the aforementioned microSD port for expanding local storage into headphone jack, because not everyone has gone to Bluetooth yet. The pricier Galaxy Tab S7 doesn't have a headphone jack, though. More importantly, though, I applaud the Galaxy Tab A7 for its epic battery life and thin bezels, which gives it the endurance and smaller footprint that one looks for in a tablet. If only its screen were a bit brighter, and its processor more capable, it could possibly have kicked the iPad off the top of the mountain. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4, Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite. After spending a few weeks using the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, I've decided the tablet's capabilities exceed its name. I mean, it is lighter on features and performance than the full-fledged Galaxy Tab S6, so in that sense it is a light version. But the name does it a disservice, because I never really felt like I was missing features. Maybe it's because the S6 Lite isn't trying to be an Android 2-in-1 laptop, and instead just does more than I expected from a mid-range Android tablet, and that's what makes it a standout. The Tab S6 Lite starts at $350 with 64 GB of storage, or $430 for 128 GB. Both have microSD card slots to expand storage up to 1 TB, and include the full-size S Pen, and 4 months of ad-free YouTube Premium service. It's $70 for Samsung's book cover, although you can likely find it cheaper with a bundle. Costco, for example, sells the 128 GB model with the cover for $450. You'll probably want the cover, because it not only protects the tablet, but stands it up, horizontally and vertically, and gives you a safe place to store the pen. The cover also gives you a place to grip the tablet without actually touching the display. One of the biggest differences between the S6 and S6 Lite is that the latter doesn't have Samsung's DeX, which gives its Android tablets a desktop OS feel. For instance, there's support for a touchpad or mouse. Because of this, it might feel like the Lite isn't as good for work, and that might be the case for some people, but wasn't for me. I just leaned into using the S Pen more. In the end, with the Samsung Galaxy Tab S6 Lite, you're getting an all-around tablet that's good for both entertainment and productivity. It might not replace a laptop like the Tab S6 attempts to, but you can easily use it for classes, commuting and more, especially if you're ready to pick up the pen. Halfway of my listed number 3, Microsoft Surface Go. The Microsoft Surface Go knocks it out of the park completely, and in the race for the ultimate small tablet, it's poised for a win. This little tablet puts everything we love about the Surface Pro 6 in a smaller and much more affordable package. Essentially, the Microsoft Surface Go is what the Surface 3 should have been, and it's proof that a portable can be one of the best Windows tablets, while also being affordable to most people. And, depending on what your workload looks like, the Microsoft Surface Go might just be ideal for your productivity and entertainment needs. At first glance, the 1.15-pound Surface Go appears simply to be the Surface Pro shrunken down by 2.3 inches on the diagonal, and that's largely true. Excellent kickstand and all. However, Microsoft clearly put some design effort into this version, opening it up to a larger audience, specifically students. As for the new, obviously smaller type cover, Microsoft manages to deliver full-size keys within a smaller amount of space, and has included a glass trackpad that's larger in depth than that of the Surface Pro. All told, the type cover feels just as snappy as it has before, we would say only smaller, but it doesn't feel that much more cramped when typing. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. Coming in at number 2. Apple iPad Air 3. No, it's not as cute as the baby, the 7.9-inch iPad mini, and its traditional looks make it a wallflower compared to the head-turning premium iPad Pro 11 and iPad Pro 12.9. It took us a few days of testing to realize why it's still important in 2019. That's doubly the case given the iPad Air 4, launched a year after the Air 3, is much more akin to an iPad Pro in design and specifications. Apple is clearly trying to steer the airline away from its underrated middle child status, and the iPad Air 3 is the last relic of the old ways. Over time, we found the iPad Air 3 is the iPad for people who want a little more than what the entry-level iPad 9.7 offers. It has a superior 10.5-inch display with thinner bezels, a faster chipset that matches the power in the iPhone XS, and a higher resolution front-facing camera. You have new options for an Air compared to its predecessor. It has larger storage configurations, compatibility with the excellent Apple Smart Keyboard cover, and performance numbers double those of the iPad 9.7. It's a wholly better 2-in-1 productivity tool, and a winner for back-to-school shoppers. We're still left with wanting more. When we tested the device, it ran iOS 12, which remains fairly limiting for Apple's post-PC computer pitch. This supports multitasking, sure, but too often we found a MacBook better for handling moderately complex workflows. It also only works with the first-gen Apple Pencil, not the magnetic second-gen Pencil, and that optional Smart Keyboard doesn't light up like a MacBook keyboard. That makes it hard to type in the dark. And number 1. Fire HD 10. The Fire HD 10 fulfills Amazon's simple plan for its tablets. Like other Fires, it's an inexpensive way to consume your Amazon content. At first glance, it doesn't appear to be the barn-burning deal that the Fire HD 8 is, but it still offers plenty of bang for your buck. You get a sharp 1080p display, solid overall performance, and an easy-to-use UI that includes parental controls and Alexa voice assistant integration. Even though it's the same hardware released in 2017, the Fire HD 10 simply remains the best 10-inch tablet for the price, earning it our editor's choice. The Fire HD 10 looks and feels like a larger Fire HD 8. It's a solidly built tablet with a black, blue, or orange plastic body. The slate measures 10.3 by 6, 3 by 0, 4 and weighs 17.4 ounces. That's bigger than the 8-inch HD8, but similar to other 10-inch tablets like the Lenovo Tab 410. It's a sturdy slab that'll survive some knocks and dings, but it isn't officially rugged or waterproof. If you want to use it as a kid's tablet, pick up a case. The Fire HD 10 supports dual-band Wi-Fi, unlike the Lenovo Tab 410. Connected to the 5G HC network at PC Labs, and 30 feet from the router, we drew top speeds of 149 megabits per second down, and 138 megabits per second up. Speeds dropped farther away, but remained in the high double digits throughout testing. The tablet also has Bluetooth 4.2 for wireless audio. Among Amazon's own tablets, deciding which to buy is a bit harder. For less money, the smaller Fire HD 8 and Fire 7 get you access to the same ecosystem of apps and content for even less money. The HD 8 is our editor's choice for affordable mid-size slates. The HD 10, while more expensive, boasts a bigger, sharper screen, a more powerful processor, and more RAM. We think that makes it a justifiable upgrade if you want a larger display. It also makes it our editor's choice for low-cost, big-screen tablets. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.